Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought your body looked perfectly normal? What if the most dangerous fat in your body wasn't the fat you could actually see? Imagine carrying around a hidden threat every single day without realizing it. This invisible fat could be surrounding your heart, liver, pancreas, and intestines right now. Unlike the fat beneath your skin, this fat stays hidden deep inside your abdomen. Doctors call it visceral fat. It is often referred to as active fat because it constantly releases chemicals into your bloodstream. These substances can influence your body's normal functions over time. Millions of people have dangerous amounts of visceral fat without knowing it. Even individuals who appear slim can have excessive visceral fat. This condition is sometimes called skinny fat. From the outside, everything looks fine. Inside, however, your body may be under constant stress. That is what makes visceral fat so dangerous. It works silently for years. There is usually no pain in the beginning. There are no obvious warning signs. Yet its effects may slowly increase your risk of serious health problems. That is why understanding visceral fat is one of the most important things you can do for your health. You may have seen headlines promising miracle solutions. Some claim one food melts belly fat overnight. Others advertise special drinks that supposedly eliminate visceral fat within days. Many influencers recommend expensive supplements with unbelievable promises. These claims attract millions of views because people naturally want quick results. But science tells a different story. There is no magic food, pill, or exercise that instantly removes visceral fat. The human body simply does not work that way. However, there is good news. Research shows that visceral fat often responds surprisingly well to healthy lifestyle changes. In many cases, it decreases before the fat you can see under your skin. That means your body may become healthier even before dramatic physical changes appear in the mirror. The first improvements often happen inside your body. Your metabolism begins adapting. Your organs function more efficiently. Your overall health gradually improves. The scale may not tell the whole story. Your waistline might change slowly. Yet, important changes are already taking place where they matter most. So what exactly is visceral fat? Think of your abdominal cavity as a room containing several vital organs. Your liver, stomach, intestines, and pancreas all share this limited space. Visceral fat wraps itself around these organs. A small amount is completely normal and even serves useful purposes such as cushioning and protecting organs. Problems begin when too much accumulates. Excess visceral fat behaves differently from ordinary body fat. It is biologically active. It produces hormones and inflammatory substances that can affect many systems throughout the body. Scientists have linked excessive visceral fat to an increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, fatty liver disease, and several other chronic conditions. Researchers continue studying exactly how visceral fat influences these diseases. What they already know is enough to take it seriously. This hidden fat deserves far more attention than most people give it. You may wonder why some people develop more visceral fat than others. The answer involves several factors working together. Genetics can influence where your body stores fat. Age also plays an important role because metabolism often changes over time. Hormonal shifts may affect fat distribution as well. Poor sleep, chronic stress, physical inactivity, smoking, and diets high in ultra-processed foods can all contribute. Drinking excess sugary beverages may also increase the risk of accumulating abdominal fat. None of these factors acts alone. They combine over months and years. That is why lasting change also requires a combination of healthy habits rather than one quick fix. One of the biggest surprises is that body weight alone cannot tell the whole story. Two people may weigh exactly the same. One may have relatively low visceral fat. The other may have much higher levels hidden around the organs. This explains why healthcare professionals often measure waist circumference in addition to body weight. A growing waistline may provide important clues about visceral fat, although medical imaging techniques such as CT scans and MRI scans are the most accurate ways to measure it. These scans are usually reserved for medical evaluation rather than routine screening. Fortunately, you do not always need sophisticated equipment to begin improving your health. Healthy lifestyle changes benefit nearly everyone, regardless of their current visceral fat level. The exciting part is that visceral fat is not permanent. Your body constantly adapts to the choices you make. Every nutritious meal. Now comes the question everyone wants answered. If no miracle solution exists, what actually works? The answer is surprisingly simple. It is not one habit, it is several proven habits working together consistently. Researchers have found that visceral fat responds remarkably well to healthy lifestyle changes. Unlike many fad diets, these strategies are supported by years of scientific research. They may not promise overnight transformation, but they deliver real, lasting results when practiced consistently. The first and most important step is creating a modest calorie deficit. This means your body uses slightly more energy than it receives from food. When that happens, it begins tapping into stored fat for fuel. Visceral fat is often one of the first fat stores your body starts using. Extreme diets are not necessary. In fact, crash dieting can slow your metabolism, increase hunger, and make it harder to maintain results. Instead, focus on eating balanced meals that satisfy your appetite while providing fewer calories than your body burns each day. Slow, steady progress is far more sustainable than rapid weight loss. Food quality matters just as much as calorie intake. Fill your plate with vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and healthy fats. These foods provide fiber, vitamins, minerals, and protein that help you stay full longer. Fiber slows digestion and supports healthy blood sugar levels. Protein helps preserve muscle while losing fat. Healthy fats from foods like avocados, olive oil, nuts, and seeds support overall health and make meals more satisfying. At the same time, reducing sugary drinks, desserts, refined carbohydrates, and heavily processed foods can make a significant difference. These foods are often high in calories while providing little nutritional value. Exercise is another powerful tool. Many people believe they must perform endless abdominal exercises to lose belly fat. Unfortunately, spot reduction is a myth. Thousands of crunches will strengthen your abdominal muscles, but they will not specifically burn the fat covering them. Your body decides where fat is lost based on genetics and biology, not which muscles you exercise. Instead, focus on activities that burn calories and improve overall fitness. Brisk walking, jogging, cycling, swimming, rowing, and dancing are all excellent options. Consistency matters much more than choosing the perfect workout. Strength training deserves special attention. Building muscle increases the amount of energy your body uses throughout the day. More muscle means your body burns more calories even while resting. Resistance exercises such as squats, lunges, push-ups, rows, and weightlifting also help preserve muscle during weight loss. This keeps your metabolism stronger and supports long-term success. Experts generally recommend including strength training at least 2 times per week alongside regular aerobic activity. Sleep may be one of the most underestimated factors in fat loss. When you consistently sleep too little, hormones that regulate hunger begin changing. You may feel hungrier, crave high-calorie foods, and struggle with self-control. Poor sleep also affects stress hormones that can influence fat storage. Most adults benefit from 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Improving your sleep routine can make healthy eating and regular exercise feel much easier. Stress management is equally important. Chronic stress increases the release of cortisol, a hormone that helps your body respond to challenges. While cortisol is essential for survival, long-term elevation may encourage unhealthy eating patterns and contribute to increased abdominal fat in some people. Finding healthy ways to manage stress can support both physical and mental well-being. Regular exercise, deep breathing, meditation, spending time outdoors, talking with loved ones, or simply taking breaks during busy days can all help reduce chronic stress. One common mistake is relying on supplements that promise rapid belly fat loss. Many products advertise dramatic results without strong scientific evidence. Some may even contain ingredients that can cause unwanted side effects. No supplement can replace healthy eating, physical activity, adequate sleep, and consistent habits. Before taking any weight loss supplement, it is always wise to speak with a qualified healthcare professional. Perhaps the most encouraging discovery is this: you do not need perfection to reduce visceral fat. Every healthy choice matters. Every nutritious meal is progress. Every workout counts. Every extra hour of quality sleep supports your body. Even small improvements, repeated consistently over months, can produce meaningful changes in your health. But there is one surprising factor that many people completely overlook. It influences almost every habit we've discussed, and it could determine whether The missing piece is not another workout. It is not another diet. It is not another expensive supplement. The factor that determines long-term success is consistency. Most people do not fail because they lack information. They fail because they cannot maintain healthy habits long enough to see meaningful results. Motivation feels powerful in the beginning, but it eventually fades. Habits, however, continue working even when motivation disappears. That is why successful people focus on building routines instead of chasing excitement. Imagine two people starting the exact same health journey. The first person follows an extreme diet for 3 weeks. They exercise for hours every day and cut out nearly every food they enjoy. At first, the results seem impressive, but soon they become exhausted. Hunger increases, cravings become overwhelming. Eventually, they return to their old habits. Within months, much of the lost weight comes back. Now imagine the second person. They make smaller changes. They replace sugary drinks with water most days. They eat more vegetables at every meal. They walk for 30 minutes, 5 days each week. They strength train twice a week. They sleep 7 to 9 hours each night whenever possible. They allow themselves occasional treats without guilt. Their progress is slower. Yet 6 months later, they have built habits that fit naturally into their life. 1 year later, those habits have become part of who they are. Their results continue improving because they never stopped. This is exactly what many researchers observe. Sustainable lifestyle changes consistently outperform short-term extreme approaches. Your body responds best to steady progress rather than sudden dramatic changes. Healthy weight loss often occurs gradually. As visceral fat decreases, many people experience improvements in blood sugar control, blood pressure, cholesterol levels, energy, and overall well-being. These benefits can begin before major physical changes become visible. Another important lesson is to stop relying only on the bathroom scale. The number on the scale tells only part of the story. Your body composition may improve even when your weight changes very little. You could be losing visceral fat while building muscle through regular exercise. Your clothes may fit better. Your waist circumference may shrink. You may sleep better, feel stronger, and have more energy throughout the day. These are meaningful signs of progress that deserve just as much attention as the scale. Hydration also plays an important supporting role. Drinking enough water helps your body function properly and may reduce the temptation to consume sugary beverages. Sometimes people mistake thirst for hunger, leading to unnecessary snacking. Staying well hydrated supports exercise performance, digestion, and overall health. While water alone will not melt visceral fat, it complements every healthy habit you've learned in this video. If you smoke, quitting may also improve your long-term health. Smoking is associated with numerous serious diseases and may influence where fat is stored in the body. Seeking professional support to quit smoking is one of the most valuable investments you can make in your future health. Likewise, limiting alcohol intake can help reduce excess calorie consumption and support healthy weight management. The most important message is this: there is no single food that melts visceral fat overnight. There is no exercise that targets belly fat alone. There is no shortcut that replaces healthy habits. The fastest science-backed approach combines balanced nutrition, regular physical activity, strength training, quality sleep, stress management, and consistency over time. Together, these habits create the best environment for your body to reduce excess visceral fat naturally. Imagine where you could be 1 year from today. Picture yourself with more energy, improved fitness, better health markers, and greater confidence. Those results do not begin with one perfect day. They begin with one healthy decision, followed by another, and another after that. Small choices may seem insignificant today, but over weeks, months, and years they become extraordinary. So start where you are. Take a short walk after dinner. Fill half your plate with vegetables. Choose water instead of a sugary drink. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier tonight. Celebrate progress instead of perfection. Every positive decision is a step towards a healthier future. Remember, visceral fat is hidden, but its effects do not have to remain hidden forever. Your body has an incredible ability to adapt when you consistently provide it with the care it needs. The journey is not about becoming perfect. It is about becoming healthier than you were yesterday. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to improve their health. Stay curious.